the hearing my brother filed to overturn our mother's will, his lawyer told the judge. The deceased was frail, isolated, and entirely dependent on her daughter, who used that dependence to manipulate a dying woman into cutting out her own son. My brother sat there in his good suit, the picture of a wronged child, and my lawyer stood up and said, "Your Honor, the deceased anticipated this exact claim." She left a video, recorded with her attorney present, addressing it directly. My brother's composed face came apart one muscle at a time. Let me back up. I spent the last 4 years of my mother's life as her full-time caregiver. My brother visited 7 times. And when she died and left me the larger share, in recognition of those years, he contested the will and told our whole family that I'd manipulated a dying woman. For 4 years, stepping in meant moving into her home, learning to manage her illness. The bathing, the feeding, the lifting, the night shifts, the 1,000 undignified intimate tasks that dying actually requires. Watching my sharp, funny mother lose her words, her memories, and holding her through the terror of it. That's what my brother's lawsuit reduced to a single sinister word: dependence. He took the best thing I'd ever done, 4 years of love and labor, and recast it as the worst thing. He called the daughter who bathed and fed and held their dying mother a manipulator who'd exploited her for money. And the terrible thing is, it was plausible. Not true, but plausible. A woman alone with her mother for 4 years, who then received the larger share. To the family who hadn't been in the house, it looked exactly like undue influence. And they began to waver toward him, the confident, wounded, important son, and away from me, exhausted and grieving and alone. Even my own aunt pulled me into a kitchen and asked, gently, "Even if you didn't mean to, maybe you turned her against him." There was no version of 4 years of caregiving his story couldn't poison. I nearly gave up, nearly split the estate just to make the accusation stop. And then my mother's lawyer told me she left something, recorded a year before she died, with him present. 'Cause she knew her son. Backhand index pointing right, full story on the channel, link below. What my mother said in that video, the words that undid the accusation and defended me from beyond her own grave, you have to hear.